It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Expresso here on SABC3. It's so festive in our studio this morning. And today our DIY Christmas table is inspired by one of my all-time favorite children's Christmas books, The Polar Express. Matanna Katz is our art director and she's going to tell us more. Matanna, you blew my mind with this table because I love the story.
I know, it definitely makes you feel nostalgic about Christmas and holidays and family. So it's always a good theme to go to.
Wonderful. So take us through what we've got here.
So, I mean, we've got this beautiful gingerbread train that Caitlin's made. And that's kind of like the centerpiece and setting the whole tone for this table. So I love everything to kind of be homemade and kind of proudly South African. So we've got a lot of really beautiful elements from Caroline's Fine Flowers of these homemade Christmas ornaments that we've kind of used for the table.
I love it.
And then I always like to start with a clean base. So use a white tablecloth. We've got beautiful linen from Mango here today and serviettes. And then build as you go. So as you can see, the kind of color scheme is very kind of natural tones, a lot of browns and whites, and then you can carry that through. I love using natural elements such from the garden or forest near you or wherever you can find anything of some pine cones and leaves and branches. And then I have again this kind of wow factor.
This is incredible. Like this centerpiece right here is unlike anything I've ever seen before in my life. How can we create this in our homes?
It's so easy. Literally, go to a florist or go into a garden and just get massive, beautiful branches that have these long stems that kind of come out so that you can layer things together, make sure that you secure it, and then hang it wherever you can in your home. It works great for a centerpiece for a table, and then just to make it fun, especially if you have children and it's like your whole family gathering, you know, you can play with it a little bit. So tie little ribbons and candy canes hanging off the branches, which I think is always a great treat. So if anyone ever stands up, they can kind of grab a candy cane and eat it. But otherwise, it's about keeping it simple. Sometimes people completely clutter a Christmas table and it becomes so messy by the end of it. Try keep the areas where people are eating clean, because already as soon as they start eating, it will start getting messy. And then leave the decoration more to the centerpiece of the table.
I agree.
And then especially if your table is very narrow, then make it even smaller, you know, don't go all out. Put less pine cones, less trees, and just really keep it simple. I think that's the key.
And what I like about something like this is, like you say, the more you keep it simple and then you add just pops of color, like these candy canes here, it really does look so sophisticated and so beautiful.
Exactly.
Matanna, I think you've outdone yourself. Well done. High five. Oh my goodness. Well, it's time for us to head to the kitchen because we're going to find out how to make this delicious Polar Express train.